tryna push, I just know where to look. See.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sade. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all turn on y'all bell so y'all can get every video that I post. I'm gonna be posting 2 or 3 videos today. So the first video y'all seen was recorded in the same day, so y'all don't think I have the same thing on. But yeah, make sure y'all do all that, you know. Make sure y'all leave a comment because y'all comments mean everything. I need to come up with a name for y'all because I don't have a name, you know. But we're gonna be getting consistent. Period. But today, I'm coming to y'all with a story time. So, who was that? Okay, anyway. Okay, so this particular story time was on it was on somebody's birthday. It was pertaining to somebody's birthday. Okay, so so that morning, it was June 3rd. It was June 3rd. I woke up, you know, got ready or whatever, because me and this friend, we was going to, well, I don't know what she wanted to do particularly. I don't know what she had planned to do, but I know she kept saying that she had wanted to go to the lake and everything like that. So I was like, okay, cool. You feel me? I was like, my kids, they leave, they go with their dad and everything like that. So I was like, okay, cool. I was like, we can go to the lake. So we went to Walmart and everything like that, and got bathing suits and everything. So we was trying to figure out what lake we wanted to go to. So she was like, well, I know this lake in Newberry where I work or whatever. It's close to where I work, whatever. And see, originally my stepdad is from Newberry, which is her dad. I call her a friend, you know, because, you know, whatever. But my stepdad is originally her dad, and he's from Newberry, you know, so he know a lot about, you know, everything up there in Newberry. What he knew about, because he passed away, but that'll be another story time. And so yeah, back to the story. Yeah, he knew a lot about up there and everything. So when she told him about the lake, he was like, oh yeah. He was like, that's a good lake. He was like, it's real nice, it's real pretty up there, whatever. So I was like, okay, cool, you know, because I've never heard of the lake, because every time we would go to the lake and stuff, we would go to Greenwood Lake. So I never knew that Newberry had a lake. So yeah, we left from Walmart and everything like that, and I called my mama and I was like, well, me and such, we finna get ready to go up to the lake. I was like, we finna get ready to come back to the house and everything like that, so I can grab the rest of the stuff that I need, and then we gonna be on our way to go up the road. I was like, because the lake is like an hour away from where we stay. So she was like, okay, cool. So I came back home and I changed and everything like that, and then I had got my wallet, you know, my personal information and stuff like that, just in case anything was to happen. So I came back, got my personal stuff. So we headed to the lake. So she was like, well, what we can do is, she was like, we can just stop at one of the convenience stores or whatever. She was like, because I got to get gas and everything. She was like, and I'll just stop by one of the convenience stores. She was like, and we could just take turns on changing, unless they have like a big bathroom with multiple stalls. So I was like, okay. I was like, that sounds cool. You know, didn't think nothing of it, because we was just going to put our bathing suit on. Therefore, we didn't have to change when we got to the lake. We would just put our clothes back on top of what on our bathing suits. So I was like, okay, cool. So we passed by a store, and she was like, well, I was gonna stop right there, but the gas high, whatever. So I was like, okay. I was like, well, that's cool. I said, are we gonna pass by another store? I said, I know you done been down this road plenty of times before. I was like, is there any other stores, you know, anywhere down this way? So we just driving, and driving, and I noticed that we didn't see no more stores. So I was like, okay. So I asked her, I was like, okay, so how we gonna change it to our bathing suit? I was like, because we don't see no more stores. We don't see no more convenience stores. So where we going? And so she was like, well, I guess we could change when we get to the lake, cause she went to the lake. She went to the lake, I think, like a week or so before we went, because the day we went was for her birthday. So I think she went like a week or so before her birthday, so she knew about the lake. But see, she went with a group of friends when she went. But when me and her went, it was just literally me and her. So we pulled up to the lake, and I noticed that when we pulled up, it was like a dirt road. Excuse me. It was a dirt road, and you had to park. And once you parked or whatever, you had to walk like a mile to get to the actual lake. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, this is kind of creepy, because it was it was surrounded by a bunch of like trees, bushes, and everything like that. So I already off the bat had done got scared. I'm already scary. I look at too much TV, so right off the bat I already got scared. So I was like, I don't know about this. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I'm kind of skeptic. I was like, because I said, for one, I said, we right here and surrounded by a bunch of trees. I was like, I don't have no service. I said, and then on top of that, I said, we have to walk to the rest of the lake. I said, oh, no ma'am. No ma'am. So I sat in the car, and then so happened this truck pulled up. And don't get me wrong, I don't have nothing towards Mexicans, any Hispanic race at all. I don't have nothing towards no Hispanic race. But these particular men that came to the lake, they just already made me feel uncomfortable. They just already made me feel uncomfortable, because she had like a older model of a Malibu. Like, it wasn't too bad of a model, but it was like, I'd say at least like a 2008 at the most, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not for sure what year it was, but it wasn't a bad model. So yeah, she had like an older model of a Malibu, and then the windows was really tinted, so you really couldn't see in the inside. You can just see through the front window shield or whatever. So she was like, well, I guess we're just gonna have to change in the car. So I just looked at it, and I'm like, I'm in the passenger seat, and I'm just looking, I'm like, because I already feel uncomfortable. I'm already scared. I'm already scared. I'm not feeling it. No, ma'am. So she already done changed. She done changed into her whole bathing suit. And I'm just looking at her now. Like I said, mind y'all, these Hispanic men pulled up, because I don't necessarily know like exactly what type of Hispanic. You have the Mexicans, Guatemalan, and I'm not for sure, so I don't want to be wrong, So it was, I don't know which specific kind of Hispanic they were, but it was 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. It was 3 of them. So they pulled up in this real nice, pretty truck. It was a real nice, pretty truck. And they pulled up real slow. So I had already got out the car, because I was getting in the back seat to get the rest of my stuff. Because I was going to change, I was going to change up until I seen them, and I just threw the bag back in the back seat, because I was like, no. So they pulls up, and it was like, I'd say like 2 or 3 cars in between us before you got to their truck. So we sat there and we waited and we waited. She was like, come on. She was like, you gonna change? I was like, I don't know. I'm scared. I was like, it's them Hispanics right there in that truck. I was like, and they just sitting there. I said, I don't know if they change it. I don't know if they sitting there waiting for us to get out the car. I said, but I'm scared. I was like, girl, I said, do you not know human trafficking going on? I'm scared. What if they try to kidnap me? Or what if they try to kidnap us? So she looking at me, she laughing and stuff, and I'm looking at her like, girl, what's funny? Like, what is funny? I'm like real life scared. Like, I'm really scared. So they ended up going ahead and getting out the car or whatever. They went ahead and got out the car, and so when they got out, they kept looking at our car. They kept looking. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, what they looking at? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is they looking at? So we ended up, I did eventually end up changing once I seen that they was gone. Excuse me, y'all. Something stuck in my throat. But I did eventually end up changing once I seen them get out the truck and proceed to walk, the rest of the mile that they had to walk to get to the lake. So once I changed and everything, I was cool, you know, I was real cool and everything. So we had a good time. Like we had so much fun. The walk up to the lake, it was, you know, it was a little scrope, you know, it was a little scrope, but it was cool. So as we walking, you know, we was talking, taking pictures, you know, enjoying ourselves, because like I said, it was her birthday. So we was taking pictures, you know, enjoying ourselves and everything like that. So once we get to the lake, we seen them, because they had like I don't know if you guys lakes have it, but like some of the lakes that's down here in the area that I'm in, they have like a park or whatever. They have like a park or whatever for like the smaller kids once they get tired of playing in the water. Or they'll have like the little, what you call it, like the little shed areas or whatever for like wherever, however close you are to the shed. Hold on, y'all. I'm talking too fast. Hold on. But yeah, the lakes that we have. But yeah, oh my god, excuse me. But yeah, the lakes that we have or whatever, they have like shed they have like little shed buildings or whatever. Well, not shed buildings, but like little shed areas or whatever for you to you know, chill, have fun and everything like that. You know, chill with your family. They have like little grills and stuff like that for you to cook if you bring stuff to cook on the grill and stuff like that. So they had those, but they didn't have like the little grilling area and everything. So they was just sitting there. So as we proceeded to walk up, I had sat my stuff down. Well, we both sat our stuff down on this little bench or whatever. So I spotted them, because I was like, darn, they done been up here for like 10 minutes, you know, because, I mean, it took us a little minute, but it didn't take us 5 minutes to get up there, but they was sitting there for a minute, because, like I said, I changed once I seen them leave, so we didn't get up the hill or whatever until, like, I say about 10, 15 minutes after they had done got up. So, I put my stuff down on the bench, and so did she, because she was wrapped up in like a shirt or whatever, you know, so her goodies wasn't out. So we proceeded to put our stuff down. We was getting ready to get in the water, and something told me to look to my left, and when I looked to my left, there they go. So I immediately got scared, because they just, I don't know, it was like they just got a thrill out of us, you know, like I don't know what it was, and maybe it was just, you know, a misunderstanding, but I'm a very paranoid person. So, and it wasn't the fact that they was Hispanic or nothing. It was the fact that they was men, and, you know, and it was kind of like they just got a thrill out of us being young women, you know. So, like I said, I looked to my left and I seen them, and it was like as soon as they seen us putting our stuff down, getting ready to walk to the lake, they started getting up. So I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, oh my god, you know, like I'm starting to panic. I'm starting to panic and everything like that. So hold on, let me fix my camera. Okay. So I'm starting to panic and everything. So mind y'all, I'm under the impression that they already had done got into the lake. I was already under the impression. So they I thought it was gonna work, but anyway, so they proceeded to, oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, but yeah, so they proceeded to get in the lake and everything like that, and I was just looking at them, you know, I was just looking at them because I was uncomfortable. I was very uncomfortable. So we was in the lake. We was on like the shallow end, because the way the lake was made, it kind of reminded you like of an ocean. It really did look like a beach type of thing. So we was on the shallow end, you know, and then you had everybody else on the further end. So we was on the shallow end trying to get, you know, used to the water, get comfortable with the water. So we started to move, you know, towards the further side and everything. So we came across it was this lady and her two daughters, and then she had a granddaughter with her. So we come across them, you know, we was talking, associating with them, you know. Eventually, I'm not gonna say we became friends with them, but we you know, we were friends with them for the time being while we was there. So, you know, we was having fun, we was talking to them, playing with them and everything like that, playing with the little girl, having fun. And they so happy, hold on, y'all, wait a minute. Okay, so they so happened came and they got in the water also. So when they came and got in the water, I was like, oh my God. Like, they was looking at us the whole time. They was grinning. They was smiling at us. And you know, I did like a little friendly smile back because I didn't want to come off as being rude, but I also didn't want to come off as being an easy target either, because like I said, it was majority of women that was at the lake when we went. I think I counted probably like 3 men that was there, and they was, you know, with their wife or with their girlfriend and their kids. So they was smiling at us and everything like that. So I right out the bat got uncomfortable. So I started moving towards the shore part to get out of the water, because they was making their way towards where we was at, where the other people was at. And so I told my friend, I said, I'm getting uncomfortable. I was like, I'm telling you, I said, it's just a gut feeling. I said, I don't know what it is. I was like, but something is telling me that they gonna try something. I said, I'm not even lying to you. I said, I feel it. So she was like, oh, they not gonna do nothing. They not gonna do nothing. I was like, you sure? She was like, I'm positive. I said, okay. I said, well, I said, I'm just gonna keep a watch on them. I said, because I'm not sure. I said, and I'm not feeling it. So she was like, oh, okay, cool. So we got out the water, and we was, you know, we started doing TikToks and stuff like that. So as we was doing TikTok, I got tongue twisted. As we was doing TikToks, one of the men's one of the older men, he was like, yeah, and he was telling my friend to shake her butt and stuff like that. But the TikTok that we was doing, she was not shaking her butt, but it was just the way she had on her bathing suit, or the bathing suit that she had on. It was like her cheeks was out, but it wasn't to gain no type of attention or nothing like that. So he was telling her to shake her butt and stuff like that, and I was just sitting there. I was like, oh my god, you know. So I'm sitting here trying to find service. I was trying to find service because I had done started getting really scared at this point. Like, I was getting really scared, because it seemed like every time we would move, they would move closer. So the women that was in the lake, well, the girls and the girl's mama that was in the lake, you know, with the grandbaby, they got out. They eventually got out of the lake. And I told my friend, I was like, I'm getting to the point where I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I was like, because I can't enjoy myself. I said, because they keep moving, and they was bothering people, kids, you know, like the smaller kids. When the kids wasn't with the parents, like close to the parents, they was bothering the kids. They scared two little girls out of the water. So I right out the bat got to the point where I was just ready to go. So she was like, well, we can leave if you want to. We can leave if you want to. I was like, okay. I said, well, I'm finna run up here. I'm finna grab our stuff. I said, I'm finna grab our stuff. I said, and we can just go. So she was like, okay. So when we was getting out the lake, they proceeded to get out the lake also. So we just ran as fast as we could up there to the little shed building where the lady and her granddaughter and her 2 daughters was, because we told them we told them our name, we gave them our number and everything, because we was like, just in case anything happened, because like I said, you have to walk a mile just to get back to your car, and you have to walk a mile from your car to get to the lake and get from the lake. So like I said, we was surrounded by bushes, we were surrounded by trees. So if anything was to happen, nobody would have known, because of the fact that we were surrounded by trees, bushes, and everything like that, and there was no cell service, none whatsoever. So we ran up to them and we told them, we was like, we just gonna walk with y'all, because they was getting ready to go because of the same issue that we was having. So they was getting ready to leave too. So we was like, well, we'll just walk with y'all so we can be in a group instead of us being by ourselves. So she was like, okay, that's fine. So they was taking too long, and I was ready to go because I was scared. I was ready to go. So I just told my friend, I was like, I said, they taking a little too long. I was like, I understand that you want to walk in a group. I said, but what we finna do is, I said, we're gonna wait till they get back in that water. I said, when they get back in that water, I said, we just gonna take off. So they got back in the water, and as they seen us trying to hurry up and leave, they proceeded to get back out of the water, and they was like, hey, come here. And so I'm like, oh my God, we finna get kidnapped. We finna get took on this girl's birthday. I'm scared. I don't have no cell service. I can't call my mama. I can't call nobody. I don't have no way to call out. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. I'm scared for my life at this point. So, mind y'all, we were still waiting on that family to walk with us, but they was taking forever because they was scared also. So I grabbed my stuff, I grabbed her keys, and I grabbed my phone, and I wrapped myself with her shirt that she had brought down there to wrap herself up in. And I said, let's go. I said, they done got back in the water because she was calling my name. And I said, stop looking back. I was like, stop looking back. I said, just keep walking. Come on, keep walking. She had done got so scared, y'all, to the point where she had done stopped, and she was just looking. I said, no. I said, do not do that. I said, just come on. I was like, come on. I said, just come. I said, don't even look at them. So as we was proceeding to walk through walk the mile back to the car, I eventually got cell service, and I called my mama, and I was like, Mama, I don't know. I said, I'm just calling you to let you know that if we don't make it back home, that it was these 3 Hispanic men that was down here at this lake. They was watching us from the time we pulled up, from the time we got into the lake. I don't know what they got going on. I was like, but I'm just calling you to let you know that we in Newberry. We at such and such lake, and if we don't make it back home, this is why. And we told her the lady that we gave, we told her the lady excuse me, we told her the lady name that we had and gave our information to and everything like that, because we told the lady, we was like, we so scared. We are so scared. We was like, because when we pulled in, they was already watching us right then and there. So she was like, okay, I'll keep y'all information or whatever. So like I said, I hadn't got to the point where I was running to the car, and I told my friend, I said, just hand me the keys. I said, if you need me to drive the car back up here, I said, I'll drive the car back up here, because she's kind of like big boned it. So she was, she was like, I can't go. I can't breathe. So I was like, do you want me to go get the car? Because you couldn't drive up the rest of the mile. You couldn't drive. They wanted you to walk. So I was like, do you want me to just go get the car? I said, because I don't care about going to get the car. I don't care what the sign say. I said, I'll go get the car. I said, therefore we'll know that we getting back safe. And she was like, no, I can do it. So I was like, okay. I was like, well, Mama, I was like, please stay on the phone with me till we get to the car. So my mama, she stayed on the phone with me till we got to the car and everything like that. And so before we got to the car, y'all, I could have sworn that I seen them 3 men like come from out of the bushes near the car. But when I looked, I was like, I don't see nobody. But I could have sworn, maybe I was wrong, maybe I was mistaken, but I could have sworn that I had seen those 3 men coming out of the bushes. But we eventually made it to the car. We didn't even change our clothes. We rolled back home in them wet clothes. We just wrapped up. And we called it a day, and we have not been back to that lake since. So y'all young girls, be careful. Watch y'all surroundings. It don't matter if y'all in Walmart, if y'all in a parking lot at a grocery store. It don't matter. It don't matter where y'all at. Just watch y'all surroundings, because like people are very crazy nowadays. People, they do crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And some people, they just be watching just to see if you're an easy target. And that particular day, that got me. Like, it made me not even want to go nowhere. I was so scared, y'all. Like, I didn't even want to go nowhere else. I didn't, because I was like, okay, they really tried to kidnap us at that day. Like, that day, they tried to kidnap us. But like I said, I don't have nothing towards, no Hispanics or nothing. But that particular day, I was scared as hell. I was scared for my life. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was scared. My heart was like pounding out of my chest, But like I said, y'all girls, watch for y'all surroundings, please. And it goes for the young men too, because it don't even matter nowadays. People just taking people just to take them nowadays. But watch y'all surroundings, please. Watch y'all surroundings. But yeah, if y'all like that story time, make sure y'all please like, leave a comment, and subscribe, please. Please subscribe to my channel. And I will be posting another video soon. I don't know when, but if not another one today, because this will be my second video up today. If not today, I will probably try to get one out sometime next week. But yeah, y'all. Bye.